Adrian Jones here for Tradeology. Hi, I've got some exciting news. There's a new trading challenge coming up, open to all skill levels and with prizes over $11,000. It's called the SureFire 5-Day Challenge, SF5DC for short, and it is one of the fastest ways a new trader could leapfrog into profits you'll ever see. There are thousands of dollars worth of daily prizes up for grabs, and 3 winners will receive the Challenge Champion Package with a real cash value of $11,000. SF5DC is a Tradeology event, and the amazing 5 days of live trading and training is being handled by my friend and Forex colleague, Toshko Raychev. Now, when you watch today's trading lesson, you'll see that Toshko is just great. He should be, because he has a 97% plus win rate and is a 3-time World Forex Trading Champion. Our goal with the challenge is for you to become a profitable trader in 5 days or less, and if there's anyone out there who could make that a reality, it's probably Toshko. And you'll find me all over the place in the private Facebook group and the challenge members area too, because it's going to be fantastic. Now, the challenge runs from January 24th to 28th, and you can already register for a boatload of free stuff and training designed to give you a head start when the live trading begins. Just click the link here or in the description to learn more and enter the challenge, and I'll see you there.
So I got an email from one of our friends here. I won't mention the name. He knows who is he because he is here. And because I think some of you have difficulties becoming successful with trading, I mean with our trading. That's what he shared with me, that, you know, for a couple of months, he couldn't be successful, he's losing. So we should find out what's the problem, why this happens. And in my view, the only difference between being successful and unsuccessful trader, and actually it's in every other business, but in this case, trading, is not managing your trades. Otherwise, if it's for some general business, it will be not managing your business properly, right? I mean, not cutting your losses short and so on. That's what I mean. So, question, he says, can I ask trading Fortunatus or just Trade Command Center? So, remember how we started at first about trading and Trade Command Center. The idea of Trade Command Center and sharing my trades with you and levels and so on is not just for you blindly following me and just copying what I'm doing, but to help you at first, as I would help my grandson now, to help you first to start walking, right? And then at some point you should switch to trading for yourself on your own. This means Fortunatus at the end. Or you could use the free system that we have with Trade Command Center, of course. But the idea is this. At first, you're following, you know, and seeing what I'm doing, how I'm managing my trades and so on, and what I taught you here, right? How to manage the trades. And then next step is I will move my hands off you and you will start trading on your own. That's the idea, Adam. So at first, Trade Command Center, following what I'm doing, how I'm doing, trying to do similar like me, because it can't be exactly like me. We are living in different time zones, most of us. Also, at some point, I'm not checking, for example, the market. At that time, you could check, you could take some trade that I would miss, then I would take some trade that you would miss. But generally, at first, Trade Command Center following my steps and my advices. And then next step, you start trading for yourself when you feel confident. That's the idea. Yeah. Jim says, Great Britain pound, Japanese yen is very slow for 60 pips. First take profit target looks like distribution. What's your view, Toshko? I will open and see. Let me share my screen and I will open. Sorry guys, let me see where it is. Share my screen. Can you imagine? I always have difficulties finding where to click on sharing my screen. For some reason, go find why. So you said, let me open the chat so I can see what we are talking about. Like this, and let's see Great Britain pound, Japanese yen. Okay. Yeah, it's very slow. Why? Because this first week is really strange, by the way. First working week. Hey, Ivan. Hey, buddy. So you got to remember, guys, remember I told you from mid-December up to mid-January, usually market is different, slower, unpredictable. Why? Because most of the big boys rest. They're on holidays and vacations. That's why. And you know that big moves usually cost from big boys, not from us. I mean, us as small retail traders, we can't cause such huge move like some big corporation that trades billions, obviously, because we can't draw so much money on the market, right? For example, if I had, let's say, $5 billion, I mean American dollars, and I, let's say, buy Great Britain pound, Japanese yen, guess what? It will skyrocket. I mean, it will gain strength really fast, right? But for example, if I draw on the market and buy with, say, 50,000, for example, guess what? It can't have such an impact. And moreover, most traders trade with $500. So you can imagine that that's why it moves like this, you see, sideways. So in this case, over here, this is to show you that small traders trading mostly, and it goes like this. Narrow range, not a good volatility anyway. Yeah. So that's my view about Great Britain pound, Japanese yen. It's some kind of consolidation waiting for a big breakout. So probably, or because today we had, I forgot to warn you, because told that you will see, or most of you don't trade yet. Today we had this high impact news releases, like non-farm payroll, that is really with a huge impact on the market, and everyone is really cautious around its release. So probably that's why this pair looks like this. But plus it's Friday in the afternoon, you can imagine. Asian market is already gone, they're sleeping already. So yeah, end of the week, of the working week. So my vision for now is nothing. For today, obviously it's over. Don't take any entries. If you want to be smart, don't take any entries anywhere on the market after US Open on Friday. Remember, that's what I am repeating so many times, but it's true. You know, it's better to skip a few good entries instead of losing money. And it's plus, you know, in this case, you're already in plus because you haven't lost any money. So my vision is for now, don't do anything, Jim, for this pair. Don't trade at all and wait until Monday. It will be different, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, it could go up a little bit to check, to test the stop loss level somewhere, or a little bit over here, this high, and then definitely it will go down. You see, it's really strong level, by the way. even from monthly. The Gary says life gets in the way. Difficult checking phone every 15 minutes or hour. He have 1 hour in AM and 1 hour before bed. Still waiting for 1 and 5 minute trading view. Oh yeah, I have to do it pretty soon. So good reminder, Gary. So you don't have time at all, Gary. 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour before bed. Okay, that's what you could do for this 1 hour. It's okay, still okay. You can check in the morning, first thing in the morning, this 1 hour that you have while you are having your coffee or tea. It's up to you what you like to drink in the morning. And everyone else, guys, who doesn't have much of time like Gary. For example, if you're really busy, still what you could do is this. So in the morning, check all the pairs that you trade. Just a second, guys. Richard says, how about using Facebook Messenger to alert us to an imminent Trade Command Center update? They're working on this, what it was, Telegraph or something, but still working. Sorry that it's a bit, slow, but that's how. For Messenger, I won't be able to alert you guys simply because, guess what? I can't post it on Trade Command Center if I'm on my phone. So I will alert on Messenger, and of course, most of the guys, especially new traders, will start saying, well, how so you took this and you closed this when I didn't saw it on Trade Command Center? It will be a mess. And I don't want to be involved in this kind of, again, argues, why, and so on and so on. But definitely, I'm pretty sure it will be pretty soon the Telegraph would start working properly. So you will have this option to, to get Telegraph messages. Yeah, Telegram. Yeah. Sorry, it's my fault. So about, let's be back to Gary's question, because, yeah, there's some of our fellows that don't have time. For example, they're really busy. I mean, it happens probably. So you have 1 hour in the morning or less or more, it doesn't matter, before work, and 1 hour before bedtime. What you can do in order to, make progress. First of all, in the morning, check your currency pairs, right? And what is going on there. If you have some signal, take it. If not, be aware what is going on. You have two options, either lower time frames trading. So you could open your trade and close your trade until you have this 1 hour, or you should trade higher time frames like 4 hour, for example, where you just have to take the entry and set your stop loss and take profit target eventually. So obviously you won't be able to manage the trade during the day. For example, it will be in the evening. In this case, because it's really risky, what you could do is to narrow down the stop loss. So for example, in this case, let's talk about this one over here. Let's say that in the morning, you see this one, this entry, right? It's just about to happen. You open your charts, you're having your breakfast and your coffee or tea, and you see that the price is over here. Obviously, you have time, right? So it will be triggered probably. So you should set your stop loss to look for an option, for your stop loss to be smaller, because obviously this is the normal stop loss would be big, especially if you can't react during the day. So you will set your stop loss narrow, like over here, instead of the regular one. The idea is to look for options and possibilities to make your stop loss smaller. This means that your eventual loss, if something happens while you can't manage your trades and check your charts, it will be smaller, right? So set your stop loss as per rules from Fortunatus. One of the ways is, in this case for short entry, just above the closest swing high point. This is swing high point over here, guys. Stop loss just above here. And take profit target over here, right? That's the way. Let's say that it worked out. We see that it goes down, right? You get home, let's say at this point over here, at this candle. So obviously you have two choices, probably, in my view. So either you can move your stop loss to break even. It doesn't matter that it's still didn't hit the TP1, right? It doesn't matter. I mean, because you don't have time to wait for this or manage your trade. So obviously you should do whatever you can with your time, free time for trading. So you see that the price is over here. Either move your stop loss to break even and close half of your position so you could collect some profits and leave the rest to, to play out as it would. It doesn't matter how. So you would make some profits and you can't lose. Or you could close the entire position. It doesn't matter that it didn't hit, TP1. It doesn't matter. Just close your trade because you don't have time to manage your trade later. So just close it. Right? This is the thing. Let's say, though, that you decide to close half of your position and move the stop loss. Why I can't? Stop loss to break even. We'll delete this one. So you're moving in the evening, stop loss to break even, close half of your position to collect some profits already, and leave the rest to play out. In the morning, let's say this is 4-hour chart or something. In the morning, you see that the price is already over here. Obviously, it's still away of TP2, but still you made some profits and you won't have time to check your charts for the rest of the day, right? Just in the morning. Close your trade over here. It doesn't matter that it didn't hit TP2 or something. It doesn't matter. Just close your trade over here, right? So that's what you could do, Gary S, because there is another Gary as well. So that's why I'm saying for whom. So first, when you're taking trades, look for ways to reduce your stop loss. Like this, instead of using the regular one, use smaller, but on place, like swing highs or swing low. If you're trading long, it will be swing low. If it's going for short, swing highs. Then manage your trades in the evening or in the morning. It depends when you took it.